Alright, our model is ready for animating, and that's what we're going to focus on, getting a basic animation done. First thing we need to do, select everything, go to Pose, and we want to clear all transforms. So the first animation we're going to work with is an idle animation. And I need to make sure I know where I'm going. There we go, that's it. So first thing we want to do is move our model into a starter position, and it can't be too stiff. So I'm going to grab the right bone here. And let's bring the one leg back a little bit, and the other leg will slide forward. Let's see how they look together here. Let's bring this one down like that. There we go. Then let's go into wireframe, or not wireframe, but make the bones where I can see them. Where is it? Gotta be in there we go. And we'll go something a bit easier to grab onto. Now back into pose mode. So that does the feet. Let's also twist the spine in just a little bit. Rotate it around the z-axis. Oh, wait a minute. These aren't connected, are they? Oh, yes they are. Never mind. Just want to rotate on the Z. It's not going to be that super noticeable yet. But we will get there. We will get there. So this will be our starter pose. Let's go ahead and I want to mark this as a keyframe or insert. and I really want it on frame 1. Here we go. That's that. 1 keyframe set. And now we'll go to frame 30. I usually work in increments of 30 for a animation. So frame 30 it is. And we're just going to insert a copy of the same keyframe. And now we're going to move to the middle 15. And this is where we move things around. So the head rotates the other way. The spine rotates the other way as well. Move this like so. This one seems fine, but I will adjust it regardless. And let's rotate these a little bit, give things a bit of action here. No. Let's try this then. It's looking kind of odd, but we can make this work. I do believe we can make this work. Alright, now if we're down here, I just want to move these a bit. Something like he's shuffling along on his feet. Insert a keyframe. Jump back to the start. And let's hide the bones. And let's see what we have. Since we only went to frame 30, we need to change the end to 30. Now, get it to repeat. Not bad, that looks pretty fluid to me. I do think that we have something here. If we put our texture on, just like he's kind of dancing there, doing a little idle dance while he waits on the next command to be entered in on the controller. I like it. I really do like that. So that's the first animation. We've got more to go though. So let's get to it. The other thing we need to do though, before I forget, and hold on just a moment while I tend to something else here. Alright, we're back. I have a Notepad++ opened up. And this is going to be where I'm going to dump the animation frames list. So when we take the model from Blender and put it into the program we're going to be using for the game, we actually know which frames go with which animation. So we're going to call this that we've just done the idle animation. It runs from frame 1 to 30. Start 1, end 30. And we can go ahead and set up the rest of them. It's going to be walk animation. We're going to do a run animation just to be on the safe side. If we want that functionality, it's good to plan ahead for it. And then a conversation. Nothing's actually going to be happening with the mouth, but we want a unique animation for dialogue. And let's see, probably lifting. And if we need any more, we can come back and add them in, but that's a good start. So now this gets moved over to the other screen momentarily. Find the one I want. There we go. Yes, I have more than 2 screens. Makes it interesting at times, knowing where I want to put stuff. Alright, next up, a new animation. So next is going to be the walk cycle. So we can increase this to 60. And we want to go to 30. And move it one more over to frame 31. And we're going to want to clear all transforms from our pose for this first frame. Always do that. Always clear them out. The last thing you want is to be working on your animation thinking that everything is at a zeroed out position when it's not. That will mess you up. It's just not something you want to have to deal with. So with that out of the way, we're going to lead with our left. So let's get the left leg moved out, then the right, about like that. Let's get the bones in front. Actually, this should be a bit more back like this. Right. Now rotate this like so. The toes rotate up. This rotates as well. Something like that. Grab the very middle bone that kind of controls everything and bring everything down on the Z, or try to, and it doesn't want to. It's because you've got to grab everything and drag it all down. Nature of the beast, as it were. So that's the legs done. Now for the arms, this one is going to swing back. So let's grab the hand LIK and bring it back. This needs to slide as well. Something like that, I'm thinking. This gets rotated. We want the hand, we want the IK. go. That's one arm. Now the leading arm goes forward. Rotate it forward as well. There we go. And now for a little rotation on the z-axis. Like so. We don't want too much per bone, but we give enough to make it believable as we work up the chain. Let's hide the bones a little bit just to see where everything's at. That's looking okay. The head, though, let's get this fixed back to center, more or less. And there we go. Let's lock in the frames here. And now go all the way to the end to frame 60. Since this is a cycle, we want to lock it in here as well. That's another important thing. If it's a animation that is going to be cycling the same, you want to make sure that you lock in the first and final frame of that sequence to the same animation, or same positioning for all your bones. Else you've got to go through and manually do it, and that is not something that anyone should be doing with all the tools we have at our disposal these days. Alright, enough about that. Let's jump to frame 45. And we're just going to take everything and go the exact opposite. So I will start with this on the feet. Grab the heel IK. Slide this all the way back to where this leg lines up with the other one. Rotate it to match. And rotate this one to match. Grab the other heel. Bring it forward. Rotate the heel. And then straighten out the toe. Grab the spine. And we're going to rotate it the other way. And sometimes it helps to check I notice I did this wrong on this side. Okay, that's all right. We can clear a keyframe. Make sure we have everything selected. Delete the keyframe, go back to the first keyframe. These need to be rotated the other way. I don't know why I did them the way I did them. And again, it's not very much of a rotation, but it's just enough. And that's all we're after. Put the keyframe back in for the start, jump to the end, insert. Now we can go to 45. Sometimes using this to get it directly helps. Alright, now back to working here. Pull this one back all the way. Rotate. Didn't pull it back far enough, did I? There we go. Got it. Now rotate that one. Rotate the toe. Grab the other one, push it forward. Rotate. Straighten out the toe. Now for the spine. We want it rotating the other way. And not so drastic for each one. Bring the head back. There we go. Now for the arms. Grab the hand IK. Pull this one back. Rotate. Grab this one, bring it forward. Rotate. These need to be adjusted. And I think these can rotate on the local y-axis. No. Maybe the X. Yeah, just kind of keep them from looking too crazy. Alright, let's add in the middle keyframe. And now let's set this to 31 and see how the walk animation looks over here on the left. Not too terrible. Looks like a decent walk cycle. Nothing looks like it's being thrown out of position crazily, so that's good. The shoulders are moving slightly with the arms, as they should. Alright, I call that some good animating. See you all next time. Hey there everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.